Well, I hope you know by now that the only way you're going to get out of debt is to learn the alternative economy. You're not going to learn capitalism on how to get out of debt. Capitalism wants you to get it in debt, not for you to get out of debt. So you can't fool around in Google and try to get out of debt. I mean, that's going nowhere. What you have to do is learn the alternative sources. And these alternative sources are really in government offices and nonprofit organizations. These are the people in our community, no matter where you live in the United States, that have money to help you get out of debt. So this is what they do. They solve problems in our community, and that means giving money to you to get out of debt, or even to solve financial problems, or to improve your life. So all these programs, though, are from government offices and nonprofit organizations. So you can't go to .com. .com are the people in the capitalist system that wants to get money from you. The people in the community system are .gov and .org. They want to give money to you, not take money from you. And that's why, but they don't have advertising, so you can't find them. So I put together a list of about 13 organizations, programs, and government programs, nonprofit organizations that help you with any kind of debt, to get out of debt. Like Biden now, just recently, in the last day or two, said that if you owe student debt, 8 million people owe student debt, don't have to pay anything anymore for about 6 months. They're putting a cap on it, not charging interest or anything like that. So that's the first place you want to go. If you have student debt, you want to go to studentaid.gov. Okay, studentaid.gov. And what you do is you call them. They have an 800 number you call. You may have to wait on hold, but that's okay. If you're going to save $20,000, you could wait on hold for a month, right? But get the facts. Don't go to Google and try to understand what's going on in the government. You go to the government and try to understand. They're the people. Everybody else is trying to make money off of you, and they're guessing, okay? You want to get the answer from the horse's mouth, which is the government or the nonprofit organization, anybody who's given out the money. And the people in Google don't give out any money. The people in Google want your money. So they're going to get money from you, or you're going to get less. And they're going to take a big cut of that. So you want to go to studentaid.gov. And there's 2 links there you want to look at. One is loan repayment, and you want to look at the income-driven repayment plan. This is where if you don't have a lot of money, you get your payments down to like $1 a month, and you pay $1 a month for 10 years, then it's gone. So there's programs like that, you want to know about it. And also look at loan forgiveness programs, borrower defense repayment. I mean, they're giving, because so many schools and universities promised you all these big things. So if you get a degree and you got a degree and you didn't get bupkis, and you're still, a waitress or whatever, and you thought you'd be owning a country. Well, you don't have to pay. Well, I don't know for sure. Every case is different. But they're finding out that you don't have to pay this. So you call them and ask about that potential. Like you got screwed by your college, and that means if they screwed you and lied, you don't have to pay back your loan. So find out about that. Okay, that's important. Now, I'm going to put a link here, too, in the description. 13 other programs, and here's what's in the link. It has make an appointment with a free counselor. This is the first one at hud.gov/counseling. You want to make an appointment with a counselor. These are financial counselors. If you go to Google, you're going to find people going to charge you hundreds or thousands of dollars. These people are free, okay? So make an appointment to get any pressure you have. People are calling you, wanting you to pay, and you don't have the money, and all this kind of, you're going to lose your car, you're going to lose your house, you're going to get, maybe be on the street because you can't pay the rent. Well, call them first before you do anything else. They're free. They're all over the country. You can make an appointment either online or go into, if you could go in to see them, is the best thing. And actually, if you remember Let's Go Help, what we have on Sunday evenings, we help you with the credit score. And there's a wonderful woman Megan, who helps people with that and increases their credit score by 100, 200, even 300 points by just following these little skills that she shares with you, and she's great. Okay, another thing is you want to know about, loan forgiveness. We talked about that. Also, there's forgivable loans. You're looking for a house. There's so many companies now. Counties and city. All the good programs are local, tell you. There's some national programs, but a lot of them are local. And that's important to know about. So there's a lot of forgiveness loans. So that's why don't just pass up on a loan, because here's one in Madison. They have a forgiveness loan of $250,000. So don't go to a bank to get a loan. They're going to forgive a loan $200,000 if you start a business there. And that housing loans are that way too. Housing loans can be forgiven. So $100,000, $200,000 is nothing now for people buying homes, and they get it forgiven. And I got some examples here in the list. Now, the government will forgive your taxes that you owe too. That's right. Up to 90% of your taxes can be forgiven by the government. That's what one of our members does. See, well, we have at Let's Go Help is members help members. And she just helped another member get their taxes forgiven. And what happened, the person was so joyful that the person's applying to our grant. We give out 4 different grants every month, and they wanted to apply to one of our grants for $1,000 and give it to this other member who helped them save tens of $1,000s by not having to pay the government. Now, your state also has this too. They have forgiveness programs, and you want to know about that. So every state, if you owe money to your state, you call up your state government, and I have the listing here, a sample of what it is, and they're called offers in compromise. Now, property taxes is the same way. So many people owe property taxes. What are you going to do? First of all, you call the organization that collects property taxes, because most of them have programs that help you pay, or you don't have to pay at all. They have all kind of programs for people, because there's so many people that can't pay. You're not the only one who can't pay, So they have this happening all the time. So you want to talk to them about what their programs have. Okay, now also with medical expenses and copay, you could get out of paying them too. One place is to go to patientadvocate.org. I'm going to put this list in the description. So you can get this whole list and all the links I'm talking about. Okay, so that's patientadvocate.org, and also needymeds.org, where you get free and low cost health care, dental care, pet care, you don't care, I don't care, any kind of care. And also people that will fight your hospital bills and your medical bills or your co-pays to get them paid for. Actually, here's the hospital bills. They're called $4.org. They're the people that get your hospital bills forgiven. See, all these programs are out there by nonprofit organizations, government offices that will help you solve your debt problems. You don't know because all you're looking at is Google. They don't pop up in Google. You got to know them. This is what we're here for, to help you know them. So that's $4.org. You can even get your traffic tickets. Yeah, that's through your elected officials, and I show you how to do that. Because if you don't have a car, you can't get to work, you can't take care of your family, you're going to be worse off. So if they got you to a point where you can't even drive anymore, you got to get that car back. And your elected official can do that for you. So here's how to find them. It's commoncause.org. Put in your zip code, find your elected official, and call them and ask them for help to call. See, your elected official, I'd go high. I'd do your senator and congressman, have them call the local DMV and get your case in front of them to try to get your car back. Claim hardship for government. If you own the government money, like an SBA loan, you can't go back. You could complain hardship and not have to pay it back. You call the government office that has the money, tell them you can't pay, and see what kind of programs they have. They all have them because, like I say, you're not the only one. Or buy a home. Here's another thing, how to buy homes with forgivable loans. So you get a loan for $100,000, $200,000 to help you with down payment, and then it's forgiven. But you have to stay there for a number of years. That's how most of these work. Or how about get rid of your child support payments? That's right, get rid of child support payments. They forgive them too. Every state is different. I have links here to how to find them in your state. And also, if you go, everybody worries about filling out government applications or whatever. If you go to findhelp.org, findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and there's two things you should look at. One is applications. I mean, in my zip code, if I put in an application, I get 522 people that help me fill out applications. And the other one you want to do, and this is just in your zip code. The other one you want to do is look for financial assistance. Put in your zip code and put financial assistance, and you'll see 200-300 organizations. All they do is solve financial problems for you. That means they give you money or show you how not to have to pay that financial problem. They're all free. It's free out there. It's going to take some work on your part, but it is out there. They're not advertising. That's why you don't know about them. And you should, because you pay for these whether you use it or not. And that's what Let's Go Help does, is we take you hand by hand and help you. You can ask us 100 questions a day. We have live right now, actually, I'm taping this. There's one of our, we call grant navigators, are really helping people live. They're online live on Zoom calls, and you can talk to them, talk to other people who has the problem, and do that. And that's only $20 we do that. But actually we have a deal for $1. You could try us for 5 days for $1. But that goes away. We only have 2 more days if you want to take advantage of that. That goes away on the 25th at midnight on the 25th. Okay, that's where you can sign up for $1, and that's at Let's Go Dollar. Okay, and that's available. Otherwise, it's Let's Go Help, and that's the $20, and you get all you eat forever. Actually, for all month. So make sure you know about your alternatives in life. Your alternatives are not in Google. Google is where you want to spend money. You have money, go to Google. Spend your heart out. You don't have money, stay away from Google, please. And use these sources we're talking about. They're all for you. They're for everybody who lives here, no matter rich, poor, whatever. And the rich use the hell out of them. So why don't you?